Hey guys, this is Starcraft. What's going on? Welcome to this is Starcraft English commentary. We'll continue on with the fight between Killer and Ggaemo as part of ASL S19 prelims day 2. This is going to be group 3 finals. One game so far in favor of Killer, and one more game he will qualify for the round of 24 of this season of ASL. ZvZ, very fast-paced, very heartbreaking. One small mistake, he will lose the entire game, and this is exactly what happened in the previous game between Ggaemo and Killer. Ggaemo was having a nice lead, I would say, having the additional hatchery, having a nice advantage in terms of information and so forth, but a big slip up and a bad army composition cost him the game. And we shall have the second set here being played on the map Dominator. Here is what it looks like. We're going to be seeing Killer at the top left in the brown color, or yellow rather, and Ggaemo is going to be at the right side of the map in the blue color. Additional early hatchery coming down from Killer. Ggaemo coming out with fast tech. He is going to be going for spawning pool and gas. So advantage going in favor of Ggaemo already. He sees what his opponent's doing. The Overlord gets here. He's going to go directly into the main. Alright, we do have additional hatchery. So this, in terms of rock, paper, scissors, is working out in favor of Killer. Because Killer invested in the earlier hatchery, right? Whereas Ggaemo invests in some Zerglings. He would make a pair of Zerglings, but that's not going to be enough to pressure Killer because he invests into the second hatchery a little bit later. So this is a blind, attempt to shoot himself in the foot here. If you go for spawning pool, you might as well just go for 6 Zerglings. He went for spawning pool, but then he went back in a half-hearted manner to an additional hatchery, and that is, well, I guess it works in some instance. Not, of course, it's strong in certain instances, right? For example, if the enemy has gone for 9 pool and 6 Zerglings, I think this would work a lot better. But now he's going to be having his two Zerglings start to come out. The enemy will have faster hatchery, faster spire. Maybe, I don't know, not really faster spire, I'm not so sure. But definitely faster gas production when the second extractor comes out. So that's that. We will have, 6 defending Zerglings coming from Killer. He's got another pair, so it's going to be having A. So he will have additional lava for about 30 seconds or so. The Zerglings from Ggaemo is hanging out. He needs to react accordingly. He needs to buy time. He needs to go back and wait for the additional forces to start to move out here and try to pick the fight closer to his home. And it looks like Killer is being the killer here. He's going to come out with killer instinct and start to send a lot of Zerglings, but at the last he's going to send himself back. And he's going to try to just defend because he's also fearing a counterattack. But now it seems he's got enough Zerglings. It looks like both players are going to be making a lot of Zerglings, and we might have a drone to come out to make a sunken, possibly. Spire coming down from Killer. Yeah, this is going to be a sunken because he knows he's kind of behind. Well, not only behind, but his enemy has invested into Zerglings. A lot more Zerglings than him, so that's going to be the issue at hand here. But it's going to be Zerglings and Killer trying to surround, and yeah, it looks like Ggaemo is reacting, very timely, so that's fine. Spire coming down, and the Spire timing is about the same, but Ggaemo just slightly behind here. And of course, Killer has got about three supply advantage compared to his enemy. That is expected of the earlier hatchery, and of course, it's a little bit sad. But let's see how Ggaemo will react here. I mean, this is his last chance to actually get a game back and stay alive, stay afoot, stay afloat, almost. And yeah, this is gonna be this Spire coming through. Is about 50%, and that's a lot of Zerglings. That's a lot of Zerglings. He's gonna strike as his Spire comes online. He's not making many drones. A single sunken doesn't really help here. Whereas Ggaemo is invested into drones. As you can see in the expansion, Ggaemo's got 4 drones and Killer's got only 2. So that's going to be the difference here. A single Zergling coming out from Ggaemo just to check the situation, but it's gonna meet a lot of resistance. And Ggaemo is also making his own additional Zerglings, and that is a lot of Zerglings. What is he trying to do here? He's not attacking right away. He's waiting for his Spire to complete, and that Zergling will see that there's a huge amount of Zerglings, and Spire comes down. So I feel like Ggaemo should be doing a lot better because he's invested into a lot of drones. Of course, the supply tell the difference in story here because it looks like Killer's got a lot more supply because he's got a lot more Zerglings. Right? Does it work? Does a single drone equal the number of supply for a pair of Zerling? I think that's the same, right? One drone equals 2 Zerling, I think. Anyways, Meteor's gonna start to mob now. So these Zerglings have to back down. A single mutuals chased them all away, but there's going to be drones on gas. Looks like Ggaemo's mutuals are just a little bit better. As you can see, the better economy for Ggaemo is allowing him to have better better supply, I think. About 4 supply more. And now the Zergling's going to back down. And we're going to be having, it's all will come down to, a mutualist composition to go with Scourges. And in the previous game, Ggaemo just made only mutas, and that was I think the source of his downfall. But this time around, it's gonna be having 6 mutas and 2 scourges, whereas Kira's got 3 mutas for now and 2 scourges. Supply differential is just going up and down depending on the timing of the game here. Yeah, more mutas coming out. We're gonna be having I think a 7 mutas formation, 8. Okay, so that's 7 and a pair of scourge, I think. Over here we have 8 mutuals and a 9th one, so both of these guys are waiting patiently. It will all come down to attack now. If you look at the way that these maps have been spawning for the 2 players, Kira's got the advantage because Kira can directly go into the enemy's main here, going through this dark area. Whereas Ggaemo, if he wants to attack the main, he have to go all the way around. It's very hard for him to do that. So this is a natural advantage going into Killer's instinct here. And Killer's gonna start to send everyone out to the field. He's gonna send the entire fleet out, the entire flock of Zerlings, the entire flap of birds to go to the middle line here. And he will assault from all angles. He's coming through with a lot of crap. He will attempt to attack the back with the mutas and attack the front with the Zerlings. Maybe that might be the intent here. And if Ggaemo's got Ggaemo's gonna send a small squad out, but it's a lot of battles. Kira's gonna hope to attack. Looks like the Zerlings gonna come right in now. Is that enough to hold here? The Zerlings need to attack. And just at the attack happening, there's gonna be mutas attacking the back. He's gonna snipe every single drone. But Scourges have arrived at just the right moment. They start to attack, and mutas returning to support as well. The front battle has ended, but the back battle has just barely started here. Zerling's gonna fall back, and looks like Killer did not penetrate. Killer lost a lot of Zerlings in that attack, and if you look at supply, Ggaemo is slightly better, and Ggaemo was paying attention. He knew that his enemy was gonna go for a duo attack here, a pincer attack from different angles, and I cannot speak anymore. My voice is completely lost because of casting a lot for during yesterday. But anyways, I'm still here. If you want to buy me some cough syrup, you can feel free to do that. The link to that is always going to be in the video description, and you can join these gentlemen in the in these photos here that has bought me some cough syrup in the last 30 days. This is Mr. What is his name? I'm going to just call him Pope Francis' best friend, and the next person, Garonetti, that is his name. Yeah, Mr. Garonetti. Thank you very much, Mr. McDonald. Thank you for your support. Mr. Z for Zerg, thank you for your support, and Mr. C Goblin from Norway, thank you for your support. Let's go back to this game now. What are we having in front of us? A huge amount of mutas start to come out, and he will attack the back door. And I told you, this map is so bad for Ggaemo as a defender. He will lose drones like easily, and these mutas are actually a bit too chicken from Killer. He should have just gone for the drones and not the extractor. Some attack. That was a nice first hit. Nice attack from both the players here. Huge amount of attack, and looks like Ggaemo comes out ahead because he still keeps all of his scourges, and everything is still intact. He need to make a spore, man. He need to make a spore just to have a little bit of a support in the back because he's disadvantaged by his spawning position compared to the enemy. So he's forced to defend a lot. His missions come through. He will take at least a single overlord. That overlord would die very, very quickly, but he's not attacking the drone line. He should have just gone for the drones. Looks like at the last hit, there's going to be some more major attacks here. And Ggaemo comes through. He does some nice hits. He's returning. He's going to run around. Oh my god, he took so many hits. Where's the rest of the mutas? There they are. It's not the attack. Looks like who's going to be the winner? Just all of a sudden, Ggaemo comes out with a huge amount of mutas. He will destroy everyone else's mutas, maybe. He is having just a little bit too few, maybe. Looks like some nice attack. And who's winning who? There's one mutas that's not really attacking right here. At the last minute, Ggaemo is completely overrun in the air. He's got only 2 mutas remaining. That might be the last of the game. Curious just had too much. He just had too much, and I think he just got better control. And Ggaemo, GG! Killer gets a ticket in the round of 24. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.